Hello, 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 and welcome back to my craft room. I'm in my craft room with you today doing my virtual catalog launch. And this is the fifth and final session. I'm just rebooting my computer, not rebooting it. There we are, just making sure that I'm in my craft up and running. Today doing my Be quiet. There we go. Okay. Woohoo! People are starting to come on. Here, have some chocolate. I got out the good ones this time. Okay. Video is running. Get things all straightened around here. And people are starting to jump on for the last session. And we're going to have some fun. Hello, Yvonne. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, was a little bit rushed there at the end because I completely forgot to set up for the make and take. So I had to hurry and do that. Hi, Rosemarie. Maria. Oh, well, I hope you had doubles of the other ones then. Allergies are not a fun thing to deal with. I know. Hello, Valerie, and welcome back, Carmen. Hey, there's Janet. Thanks, Janet. I have had so much fun today. I can't tell you how fun it's been. This is actually more relaxed for me than doing an in-person one. Hi, Jean from North Dakota. Welcome. Going to move the chocolate for a minute. We'll put your name on the Just for Coming draw. Now, you and Carol are in the draw, but if you win, I can't send you the product credit, but I'm happy to send you some cards. Belly's full and ready to roll. There. Yep, me too. I did some input. I did a little, got a few Z's in there. Watched some TV. So we don't have the normal TV. All of our TV is streamed online through one method or the other. The only thing we have that's paid for is Netflix, and we share that with our local son and his family. So we've been anxiously awaiting Beyond Oak Island to show up on this. We watch on soaptoday.com. It's a bit of a pain in the butt because there's a lot of pop-ups, but once you get things going, it's cool because there's no commercials and you get the full show. So today we went in to check. You can send chocolate. Hey, Janet, welcome back. So tonight we went on our little TV thing, and lo and behold, there it was. Beyond Oak Island is finally, there's seven sessions. What do you call them? Anyways, so we started watching that. I'm addicted to Oak Island. When I first started watching it, I thought, oh, this is like a really stupid show. But when we ran out of episodes to watch and we had to wait for the new season, and then of course the new season was delayed because of COVID, it was like you cut off my right arm. I like Oak Island, and this one is cool too, because the first one was all about Jean Lafitte and trying to find his treasure. And this one that we're watching, the second one, is about Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. I borrowed Yellowstone Season 1 from the library and binge. What is Yellowstone? Nope, hubby's not out plowing tonight. No, he doesn't work weekends. Okay, got to make a note. What is Yellowstone? I have to look that up. Show Yellowstone. stone. We are always looking for... Hey, Penny! Oh, Oak Island, I tell you, it's addicting. If you start watching it, you're going to want to watch it all. But start right from the beginning if you want. If you haven't watched it and you want to, find somewhere that you can watch it from the beginning, because otherwise you kind of lose the gist of what's going on and how frustrating it is. Yeah, I'm having fun with it. I really like it. And then, of course, because we don't have TV, and with COVID, everything was late, and then they had a big winter break, and blah, 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 blah. Then I mourn when we run out of things to watch. Kevin Costner, Montana, Big Ranch. Ooh, that sounds good, Jean. I'll look that one up. Yeah, when we run out of things to watch, I mourn for days. We watched Somerset Murders. No, Midsummer Murders. There was like 19 seasons, and each season had 20 episodes or something. So it took us 3 or 4 years to watch them all. And then all of a sudden, it's gone. It's done. How can they stop a show when I'm enjoying it so much? Okay, enough nattering and carrying on. Thank you for coming back and joining me. I had a really good time this afternoon. Have a chocolate. They're going to disappear soon. Put them over there, out of the way. Catalog, mini catalog. Now, if you're watching me, hi, Julie, welcome. Yay. So if you're watching and you haven't commented yet to get the name on the Just for Coming draw, make sure you comment so I can put you on the list. Now, if you are not from Canada, comment anyways, because I am happy to send you cards instead of the product credit. But, hi, Diana. Oh well, language and a few naughty scenes are fine. We don't have children in here that watch TV with us. Okay, so don't forget to comment so I can get you in on the draw. $10 product credit. And there's a treasure hunt pinned at the top of my Facebook page. If you complete the treasure hunt, send me a picture of it. I'll put your name in the completing the treasure hunt draw. $10 product credit. And send me an order of $60 or more before noon tomorrow, and I'll put you in the list for the draw for a $20 product credit. So I've got a few orders coming in. Thank you. That's cool. Hi, Corolla. Okay, and don't forget, spring paper share. 69 pieces of paper, $70 plus shipping if I need to send it to you. Not shipping, at postage. Let me know by the 15th of January. Okay, let's get that out of the way. Now, we're going on with the catalog. We're going to snail mail. Not my catalog, because it's a mess. And I wrote down the page numbers so I would know. 55. Snail Mail Suite. Yes, Valerie, you did, and you're on the list. I'm checking. Yep, you're on the list. You're in the draw. Hi, Gloria. Welcome, Corolla. Yoo-hoo, lots of people. Okay, Snail Mail Suite. Oh my good Lord, this suite is so cute. I can't tell you. This is the theme for our monthly Stamping Club kit cards for February. And in March, I've collaborated with my friend Wendy Lee, who lives in Pfafftown, North Carolina. And her and I are doing a snail mail stamp camp. So what that is she's doing 4 cards, I'm doing 4 cards, and we're sharing the tutorials. And you're going to get access to 8 cards and 8 kits and the stamp set and the dies, and yeah. Registration will open the 1st of February. And and if it will be done all virtually. So if we can, it don't matter whether we can get together in person or not, it will be all virtual. So more information on that in February, but let's get to snail mail, because Lord love a duck, I like this suite of products. Okay, Snail Mail Twine Combo Pack has white and Blushing Bride. Filmed in Utah. Oh, nice. Huh, I'll have to find it. Yes, Jean, I'm telling you, this catalog is truly amazing. Okay, so twine pack. Blushing Bride and Whisper White. Yay, white twine again. I've missed my white twine because you can do so much with it. Just color it with your blends and you've got any color you want. So let's just cut off some of this. I want to see how that Blushing Bride colors too. I know you'll probably be able to color it in a dark Stampin' Blends, but it's white and Blushing Bride, and I'm going to put this over here. Don't let me forget to do that. I want to color it in Bermuda Bay and see if I can get some Bermuda Bay twine. Okay, so also in the suite are the resin hearts. I just had a customer ask me in November if we had little tiny 1/4 inch red hearts. There you go. So Maureen, if you're watching, they're in this catalog. You're going to be excited. I've used a whole bunch of them already. All right, I should be telling you what these are, the prices and stuff. Okay, the twine is $9.50. You get 15 yards each, so that's 30 yards of twine. The resin hearts, there is 75 in each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so that's interesting. How do they figure 10? How do they figure 75? Oh, wait a minute, I'm reading the wrong thing. No. 75 each. So there's 150 resin dots in here for $9.50. Also included in the bundle is, or the suite, is the designer paper. Oh Lord help me. This is amazing stuff. So I've already, when I'm, part of the price of the stamp camp we're doing, it includes 1/4 of a package of the designer paper. So when we do stuff like that, then I take and separate out 1/4 of a package of designer paper so I don't go over, so you'll have enough to do your cards. Okay, so there's one side of the designer paper and there's the other side. And look at these. I love mushrooms. Look at that. And they're so easy to fussy cut because there's no dies for these. And there's a whole sheet of hearts. And this one. Oh my God. Look at those. These ones cut out with the dies. Okay, let me get the dies out. Because then I can show you what I'm talking about. This one. Look, it cuts out from the designer paper. Is that ever cool, eh? Not all of them, just some of them. I've already cut out 2 of them. Okay, and then, yeah, parcels. And you can fussy cut them. Now, I just want to look at something. This is one of the other ones, and it has a parcel on top of his head. It does. Look at that. That will cut it out. Then all you have to do is fussy cut this little tiny bit. That is cool. I never noticed that before. See, it's nice to find out new stuff. Okay, then there's this sheet with that on the back. More mushrooms, little tiny mushrooms. But wait till you see what's on the other side. You ready? Look! It's thought bubbles, and there's a die to cut them all out. They're in French, German, and English. Hearts. And if you don't want the German part, there's a stamp. Just cut that out, do a little stamp, and pop it up on top of there. And you'll end up with an English version. Look at that. Oh, gosh. And then there's these guys. Oh, Lordy. Be still, my heart, be still. Okay, so there is a die that fits this guy here. That's the one with the parcels on top of it. And then there's a die that fits these, all of these little, they call them wacky envelopes. So it will cut out all of those. See, not much fussy cutting. Is it possible that you like snails? Oh, I don't know. I don't really like slugs. I like snails. They're cute. Like, you can't tell me that's not cute. This one does not have a die, but he's easy to fussy cut. So I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's the paper. Okay, where did I put my, hello, where did you go? There we are. Okay, there's putting this back together so I can put it back in here, because that's the part I need to work with. Okay, so that's the designer paper over here, out of the way. Here's the stamp set. So there's a die for that and that. This matches the stitched, the rectangle postage stamp punch that matched that punch party stamp set from Celebration. There's a die for this, and there's a die for this. And then there's the wacky envelope, so you can cut this out if you want. There's the thought bubble for the thought bubble. There's 2 hearts, so you can stamp and cut out 2 hearts at the same time. And then there's these cute little mushrooms that you can cut out too. This is fun. Fun stuff. Okay, let's put this back so I don't lose any of my dies. 13 dies in that. And look at that. The price of the dies, $26. And here's the stamp set. The bundle is $60.25. One Celebration item. So, if you are interested in taking our stamp camp with us in March, we'll be ordering, I'll be ordering in February, so you will qualify for a Celebration item. So you just need to tell, when you sign up, you just need to tell me what Celebration item you want, and you will get the item of your choice in your package, your goodie package for the stamp camp. I'm using magnetic sheets from the dollar store, Rosemary. Escargot? No. I used to eat those in my stupid younger years. Yeah, it's just a magnetic sheet from the dollar store. The dollar store, import by Canadian Tire, which is Dollar Tree. Okay, so that's the bundle. Now I'll show you the cards. There you go. There's that. Oh, I didn't tell you about the other 2 dies that are in here. Hello, ding dong. Okay, this one makes this little tiny cute envelope. And then this one can cut out a little piece of paper that fits right into that envelope like that. And then there's this die that cuts out this square postage stamp shape. Okay, so there's one card, and I used the twine, wrapped both of them around there. and the I want to say brick, but it's not brick. You know what I mean. Brick and mortar embossing folder, and some of the resin hearts. And I just put a couple of glue dots right there to hold the envelope closed, and put this in, like, because you know, when I send stuff out, I write Happy Mail on it. Could it not be better? And then on the inside, this I cut out of the designer paper, added some mushrooms, and there we go. The only stamping is that, the sentiment. Then I stamped on the envelope. Okay, let's get this doodad back in here. All right. Now, this one is another one I did. This is out of the designer paper, and I just hand fussy cut it. That's out of the designer paper and die cut. That's a die cut. Added a piece of white and stamped on it. There in the background. Oh, in the background of this, I used the postage stamp die in white. Here, I cut it out of the heart paper. Isn't that cute? And then I stamped the other image on the inside and colored it with my Stampin' Blends. Okay, this is the first card I made. Yep, Anita, you better start saving. Jean, in Canada, there are 3 seasons of Yellowstone on Amazon Prime. Not sure about the USA. Oh, and Sue Stowe. I don't have you on my list of people here for the catalog launch. Let me stick you on there. And then you will have to let me know what your contact information is when you win, if you win. Okay, this one. So I put a piece of that designer paper on the back, and then put some vellum over top of it. I didn't hand cut. I chopped it with my mini trimmer and popped it up over top of, this is 3 pieces of cardstock punched with the stitched rectangle postage stamp. Punched with the rectangle postage stamp punch. Did some stamping and coloring. There I popped up that wacky envelope. So it's up on dimensionals as well. Added 3 of the hearts on the front. And it has 2 white and a petal pink wrap of string twine around it. Then on the inside, I added a piece of the designer paper that I had left over, and like, why not add the designer paper? And stamped and colored that one as well. Yep, telling you, I had a lot of fun. Okay, this one is a fun fold. So it uses the stitched postage stamp die, and then I emboss that with what's it called? It's called, I didn't put it on, Tasteful Textiles embossing folder. And these are stamped images. Used the envelope again. These I cut out of the True Love foil. And then it's a, what's it called? A twisted triangle easel card. So I'll put this down so you can see. Look. Isn't that fun? So inside, I die cut that. Well, I stamped it and thought I was going to use it on the front, but I didn't, so I didn't want to waste him. So there he is. And then this I popped up on dimensionals. So when the easel part goes up, there we go. So there's that one. And the last one I have to show you is also a fun fold. And these are all colored with Stampin' Blends. And there's, put some of those hearts on there, and another envelope. This one, you write on the back of it, because, here we go. Ready? You ready? Look at this. Ooh, isn't that fun? Oh my God, I had so much fun making this card. Googly eyes. You could add googly eyes. Absolutely, you could. Aha! He is super cute. I love this one. So those are the cards that I've made with the Snail Mail Suite. And I'm just going to get that. Oh, there's the twine. Get that out of my way. And I have a scrap paper in here because I want to color these. Remember I said I wanted to color these? So let's just, come on, you're not cooperating. You need to cooperate. There we go. And I'm getting the dark Bermuda Bay Stampin' Blends. And just, okay, one at a time. Now these twist when you're doing it, so you have to kind of do it more than once. And then just give it a little bit of a twist till you get to the other side. Like that. So there's the white one. So it colors really good. I would probably use the light Bermuda Bay. And now let's see how the pink, petal pink colors. This is quite a dark color, so I don't think there's going to be an issue with it. Look at that. Okay. There we go. You can color it any color you want. Love my fun fold. Love, 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 love. Okay, so keep that in mind. You're loving this suite. You're loving the cards. Keep that in mind for March. And if between now and then you simply can't do without the Snail Mail Suite, when it comes time for the stamp camp, you can still take it and we'll substitute something of equal value, something that you want. Okay, so there's Snail Mail. Now Sanded Sea, page 40. This is my absolute favorite thing in the entire catalog. Yes, Heather, I love the fun fold stuff. And you know, we had 8 presentations in our event yesterday for demonstrators on Vancouver Island. Nobody did the Sanded Sea Suite. I was so shocked. I thought somebody would. Okay, so let me show you what's in the Sanded Sea Suite. Opal rounds, $10.25 for 100 pieces. Okay, and they are right here. See, I've already used almost an entire package. That's how much I love them. So these, oh good, Jean. They're going to be there forever. Just look for the videos section of my Facebook page. So look at them. Can you see? They have green and pink and blue iridescent pieces inside the domes. And these color, they're really pretty if you put like a light, whatever color you need to match your project. The shine still shines through on them. So Stampin' Blends and Opal Rounds, and you have pieces for any card. $10.25 for 100 pieces. So you get 50 big ones and 50 little ones. Okay, then there is the Seaside Shells stickers. And when I first looked at these, I thought, like, what the heck am I going to do with stickers? Okay, perfect for your envelopes. Absolutely perfect. And your insides. So you get 3 sheets, $8.25, but they're on pearlescent paper. Can you see the pearlescent sheen on there? You see that? Oh my. They are so delicate, and when you're done playing, you're going to have pieces all over the place that you can die cut or punch out little hearts or little stars or something. And they're self-adhesive. They're sticker sheets, but they're pearlescent sticker sheets. I'll show you how I use them on my envelopes. Yep, Janet Chin, me too. This was the very first thing on my I'm getting it right now list. The only issue was when we... The only issue was when we did the product purchase premiere, which is like a pre-order for demonstrators who went to convention. These were not on that list. And I was upset because I couldn't order it right away. Okay, so those are the seashell side shells stickers. $8.25 for, oh, it doesn't say how many. 3 sheets. Now, pearlescent paper. Oh, yes. Scrapbooking Mexico trips. Oh, that would be cool. Yep, Sue, it is beautiful. Not into sand and sea. I'm not a beach water person. North Dakota is not known for water and beaches. Hate sand on my feet. Oh my God, Jean. I would live on a beach if I could. Okay, pearlescent paper. Can you see the sheeny, shiny shimmer on that? Hey, Carol. A couple of words of caution for this, though. The ink does not dry as fast on this as it does on our other papers because of the coating that's on it. So I used my heat gun and just heat set mine, because otherwise you could wait probably 6 hours for it to dry. So you get 2 sheets of pearlescent specialty paper for $5.50. 2 12 by 12 sheets. I'm going to put that away. And I'm going to get my list, and I'm going to get my pen, and I'm going to write down Carol's name. Because there's a draw, Carol. Okay. The designer paper, you notice I haven't done the stamp set and embossing folder and stuff yet. It's coming. Designer paper. 12 by 12, 12 sheets, $15.75. This is a lovely sand background. Looks just like the sand does when the water is over top of it. And look at this. So those of you that got make and take kits from me, this is the sheet that most of you got. Now, some towards the end I ran out because I didn't have this extra package yet. But some of you got that one. And look at that. Just look at that. And some little sandy dot things. And there it is in pink. And look at that. Can you tell I love this? Hi, Julie. Oh, Anita, you're hooked. Okay. There we go with some more designer paper. I love how they gradiated, changed the color, transitioned the color, but they still left some like watermarks on there. And then there's the other side. So this is the pattern I used when we did this card on Friday night. So there it is there. And I used Wink Stella on it to give it a little bit of bling. So there's that one. And there's this one in the blues. And then all those sea urchins on the other side. Now this is the sheet that the rest of you got. It is Blushing Bride, Carol. Blushing Bride? Uno momento. I just about had an avalanche. Hang on. Blushing Bride, Fleur de Flamingo, Melon Mambo, Sahara Sand, Seaside Spray, and So Saffron. So 3 pinks. Blushing Bride, Fleur de Flamingo, and Melon Mambo. Blushing Bride, Melon Mambo, Fleur de Flamingo, So Saffron, and then all the starfish on the other side. This reminds me so much of our trips that we take to Tofino every March. We go out there. It used to be for spring break, but now the local grandchildren are homeschooled, so we're going out after spring break, crossing our fingers that we can still go. Maria's coming with us. We're going to spend 14, 16 days, something like that. And we spend the entire time on the beach. It's cold, it's rainy, it's wet, but I don't care. Okay, stamp set. There's the stamp set. Now these are smaller than what the actual stamp is, because you can only fit so much onto a piece of paper that size. But look at all the sentiments. Friends are like seashells, you collect them along the way. I just love it. I like pink too. Dang, might have to get... Oh. Ah, yes, you guys are funny. You're going to have to get it, I tell you. Anyways, there's the size of the stamps, and they go right down to little teeny tiny ones. See? Yep. I don't want to show you my samples yet, but I'll show you the samples on here. Look at that. Then there's a die set. There's one big huge die like this, and then there's a sand dollar, which is also called a mermaid coin, and I never knew that until they brought this set out. So, you know, you learn things every day. Starfish. This is for this. Kind of cuts out some. I'm thinking that's for that. Is that for that? Oh, no, wait, it's down here. That one. Of course, remember, this is 15% smaller than actual, but that cuts that out. And then this one cuts this out. But this is the cool thing. Put that back in so I don't lose the rest of them. And then there's an embossing folder. The embossing folder is exactly the same as the die. Exactly the same as the die. Then it has extra pieces in it. So you'll see little dots and stuff. But this, when you die cut this, it fits in here absolutely perfectly. And I'll show you that when I do my make and take. Yep. Number 1 on my list. Okay, I'm missing some of these comments. Got to go back. Yeah, I hear you, Val. I was actually raised in the interior, but on Okanagan Lake. So I don't have salt water in my veins. I have fresh water. Oh, Rosemary, how can you not like pink? The big die would be good with the well done set. Absolutely it would. Okay, so I'll show you some samples. So here's the embossing folder by itself, which you can use by itself. You don't have to do anything else other than just emboss it. Look at the depth that they... All right, did that restart it again? Let's see. Okay, I'm back, I think. But where did my comments go? I'm back, I think. Here we are. Okay, I'm just waiting for the comments to come up. I don't know what happened. My phone got funky there for a sec. Okay, good. Yes, I'm sorry. So how far back do I go? Embossing folder. Okay. Did you guys see these? Did you see the samples? Tell me. Tell me. Did you see these before the video stopped? No. Okay. Just embossing folder. Okay, so you didn't see this one. The die cut with the embossing on it. So you die cut first and then you emboss. And then this one, I die cut and then stamped on top of it and didn't use the embossing folder. This is just white, plain white cardstock. And then this one. So this one has that sandy designer paper in the background. And then I die cut the pearlescent paper, stamped the images in Versamark and gold embossing powder, and then ran it through the embossing folder. Can you see that? How gorgeous that is? Now, I don't quite know why I put pearls on there and not pearlescent, whatever they're called. The opal rounds. I don't know why I didn't use the opal rounds, but I didn't on that one. Thanks, Jean. Okay, put this back in here. Come on, slide on in there. Put that off to the side. Take this stuff down before it starts to fall and I have an avalanche. Don't want an avalanche. Okay, so get ready. We're going to do the make and take in about 2 minutes. Where can I put this? Then I'm not going to lose it. There we are. Okay, so I had in my newsletter the Sand and Sea class on the 27th of January. It was going to be in person, but can't be in person anymore. It's going to be virtual now. So you have 3 options to take the class. Option number 1 is you purchase the entire suite, the whole thing. It costs about $155 with shipping and tax and everything included. You get 2 free celebration items. So you can either get 2 at the $60 level or 1 at the $120 level. And I will send you 6 card kits. So you get 2 of each card. And plus a free gift for me, and I'm not telling you what it is. And you will use your designer paper and the pearlescent paper and the opal rounds from the suite on your cards. So this will get shipped direct to you at home. So no extra shipping involved. And I will mail you the 6 card kits. I will pay the postage on those. Yes, Jean, we've been shut down parts of, I think it was the second week in November, parts of BC got shut down, and then about 2 weeks later we all got shut down, and we're going into our 2nd month of shutdown right now. Okay, so that's option 1. Buy the entire suite, all of these products, and you get 6 card kits for free. And of course, there's going to be an online virtual class, and there's going to be videos, and the whole thing. Hi, grandson, whichever one that is. Okay, option 2. Purchase the bundle. Purchase the bundle. $72.75 for the bundle. Then you add your shipping and taxes, you get 1 free celebration item. But you're not going to want only the bundle, because I forgot to put in here that you have to have the embossing folder, which is $12.25. So you need to get the bundle and the embossing folder. And you'll get one free celebration item. Let me add that up quick. So that's $85. So when I do shipping and taxes, no, wait. 85, add shipping, add taxes. Oh, it is right. So yeah, that is the right price. It's just under $105. So that includes the embossing folder. So the bundle plus the embossing folder, you'll get 3 card kits, so one for each card for free from me. This will ship direct to you, and you get to choose one free celebration item, but you are $35 away from getting another one. So if you should decide to increase your order by $35, then you'll get 2 free celebration items. So on this one, you can add on half a package of opal rounds, half a package of pearlescent paper, and half a package of Sand and Sea designer paper, which is that value. I'll sell it to you for $15, and then if you live out of town and I have to mail it to you, it'll be plus postage, of course. And the third option, if you is $30. You get 3 card kits plus the opal rounds, pearlescent paper, and designer paper. I'm stopped again. Am I stopped again? Can option 1 count towards today's purchase to get into the draw? No, because you're getting free stuff with this already. And you'll also get 2 squares on the draw board. For this one, you'll get 1 square on the draw board for this one. Okay, so those are the 3 options. It's going to be still going to be the same day, January the 27th. And I will do videos for them. You have to RSVP by. What date did I put in my newsletter? Don't remember. Well, let's figure this out. So 27th, so probably the 11th, January the 11th, because then I can get everything ordered and get it to you. Oh, that's tomorrow. Oh, Lord. Okay, January the 12th to take this class. Now, you want to see the cards we're going to make? I don't usually show full cards, but these ones are cool. Okay, so this is one, and I cut the die cut is cut out of the rainbow and glitter paper. There, that is embossed in the background. Now, we did this on a Facebook Live, I do believe. I added a bit of vellum on there as well, and a sentiment. So that's one card. Come on, get in there. Too many pieces to get in my envelope. Okay, and then this card has vellum in the background. This is cut out of soft sea foam. And then these are shimmery white cardstock. And the die cuts out most of it, and then you just finish cutting where the leaves and stuff are, and the sentiment. And this uses the pearlescent opal rounds. There's the inside. I stamped and die cut some more of the shimmery white cardstock on that. So the the green is embossed, and then these are stamped, and you can either die cut them and finish fussy cutting them and then emboss them, or emboss them when they're all on the same sheet. And this one is my favorite. Here we go. Card kit is a package of pieces that makes a card. So this is a card kit. They don't all come like this. This is the make and take card kit. So you get all of the pieces to make the card. And then we make the card together. Okay, I'm just going back. Best value is number one. Absolutely. No, it does not count as today's purchase because let me think on that. I know I said no because I have to think, because you're getting so much free stuff in this. Like, you're getting 6 card kits for free and a free gift from me. So I'm not, it's it's different. So I'm going to say no, but if I change my mind, I'll let you know. Okay. But I'm still thinking. Okay, this one uses the pearlescent paper, and I sponged it. I used the blending brushes on it to add color to it. And these are just cut out. So it's all die cut at the same time. And then I ran it through the embossing folder. And then I cut them out. And then I used the blending brushes to give them some color. And look at the shine on that. Look at that. And then some opal rounds to finish it off. And there, I used the stickers on the inside. See? It doesn't, those stickers look fine in there. And I used them on the envelope as well. So I'm still thinking, and I'm thinking if you want this to count towards today's purchase, I can give you the class and the videos and stuff, but you won't get the free gift, and you'll only, and I'll have to think about the card kits because it's all calculated in the price. So I'm still thinking. I haven't forgotten about it. I'm still thinking it. Thank you. Thank you for your comments on my cards. It's always very much appreciated. Nobody can expect double rewards. You're right. Okay, so that's the Sand and Sea Suite and my pivot class, because I've had to pivot and make it virtual now instead of online. Okay. Next, I have some cards out of different stamp sets to show you. So I'm doing a team swap, and Terry, who is on here, Terry McCharles, sent me this card as her swap card. It uses that Treasured Memories stamp set, the one I did with the pink heart in the middle. And this is Peony designer paper in the background. This one uses, let me put this over here so I can go through the catalog, because that one, oh, page fell out. There it is. It's called Baby Pull Toys. It's another swap card I received. This is, remember I was telling you my friend who had a new grandbaby, and it was supposed to be a boy. So this was her birth announcement card. Now it's a girl. She has to come home and make all new cards. But isn't that a cute card? Yeah, she had to go to Oahu, to Hawaii, because that's where her daughter lives. Yeah, She was really afraid of that. Okay, and here's another card I received as a swap card. Uses the designer paper and embossing folder. And then there's a stamp set in here called Enjoy the Moment. And that's what I used on this card. So let me just find out what page that one is on. Stamp set. Enjoy the Moment. Page 59. Go back here just a little bit. And this has some really organic images in it. Seed pods and stuff. So you see this one down here? Can you see this one? Let me lift it up a bit. Look, see this? The bane of my existence. We live in a maple grove. These things are billions every year, and everywhere they land, they grow. So we have so many maple trees coming up all year long. It's a pain in the butt. Right beside the window set you're getting. That's right. Okay, so this one uses, oh, this is not the one with the recipe on it, but it's one of the full front shaker cards. And we did this one online, so I'm sure you've seen that one before. Okay, so one more suite, and then we'll do the make and take. One more suite, two more suites. What time is it? Oh, it's 8 o'clock. Okay. I need fluttering, page 61. Floating and fluttering. I did not get this one, but Michelle, a fellow demonstrator, made this for me when I was making all of the notebooks for my clubs and stuff. And this is the floating and fluttering stamp set and dies. Now this comes with a set of 2 dies that are exactly the same to cut that out, so you can stamp a whole whack and cut them out very, very easily. And then there's Well Suited on page 67. I did not get this suite. I got the designer paper. Maple helicopters. Yep, that's true. I got the designer paper and Heather got the bundle, so she lent it to me so I could do some samples. So this is the paper. It's very much suit paper because the whole thing is based around suits, and that's what the dies do. So here's the paper. It's all in blue and gray and white and different patterns. I don't know any man that would wear that, but I'm sure there are some men in the world that would wear that. Yeah, this would make a good tie, but I can't think of a man in my world that would wear flowers. But nice pinstripes. This is a great woolen suit pattern. And there's some plaid. So I'm going to leave you looking at these for about 2 seconds because I just have to go across the hallway for a minute. Oh, thank you for waiting. Would John wear it? That's cool. Yay, John. Okay. So I made 3 cards. I made a typical woolen suit. And these are all dies. So you have a die that cuts this part out, and a die that cuts this part out, a die that cuts this part out. There's a die for the tie. There's bow ties. Oh! I should get that birthday card Heather made for Ted. Ted! See if he hears me. Okay, then I made one with a shirt that, this is a type of shirt that my hubby wears all the time. So you don't need to make suits. These, you can make casual shirts as well. And have a happy Father's Day, handsome. Well, I don't know who I'm going to send this one to, but not necessarily want to say handsome. So I just used a stitched rectangle die and cut off the bottom. Don't need the whole stamp. You just use part of it. Okay, and the third card I made is a plaid shirt with suspenders. Look at that. Those suspenders, aren't they cute? The pocket goes with everything. There's a pocket on all of them. This one has a handkerchief in there. And it's got little bits, bow ties. This is cool. I like this. This is just that there's this little piece right here, and I just cut that out and cut it in half. Phil says he would like the handsome one. Of course he would. Okay, I'm going to go get that other card because it's got the bow ties on it. As soon as I get this one slid back in there. Okay, so this is the card that our local family gave my hubby for his birthday 2 days ago. Yes, he has the same birthday as Elvis, so I always tease him that we celebrate Elvis's birthday, not his. Oh, I love the suspenders too, Sue. And yes, Nita, you have to have one. Okay, so look at the bow ties. And then she took Wink Stella and put Wink Stella on them. This is a fun fold. Look at this. Isn't this fun? Look at the bow ties. I love it! So that's the well-suited suite. There's also twine with this. Basic gray and night of navy twine. But I forgot to order it. I get so excited about some things that I completely forget to order other things. It's just crazy. Okay, so let's do some stamping. If you've got your make and take kit there, it's not really stamping. There's some stamping. So here's the card we're going to make. Get all my pieces here. Okay, so in your kit that you picked up or I mailed you, you have the card base, the Seaside Spray card base. Then there's a 5 1/4 by 4 inch Whisper White for the inside. And this is what the inside looks like. I did a little bit of masking in there. And then there's a piece, let's put that in there. There's a piece of the designer paper. And let me get the recipe out so I can tell you. Those of you that want to make this, the Sand and Sea designer paper is 5 1/4 by 4. And this is where some of you will have this one and some of you will have the one with the shells on it. Then there's a piece of vellum that is 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. So this is the entire front of the card. It's going to go over top. And I already ran it through the embossing folder for you. Then die cut foil. Some of you have the Blushing Bride. Some of you have the, it was Rococo Rose, right? Yeah. And some of you have Sahara Sand. Because I didn't have my extra when I did all the kits, so we just had to make do with whatever I got. So as you can see, it fits right exactly on top there. So all we see is all the little dots. Anyways, I have an envelope. I didn't send you an envelope. And then I gave you a piece to do a sentiment at the front. Okay, so embossing folder is over here. I put it somewhere where I wasn't going to forget where it was. So there's the embossing folder. So all I did was took... No, it wasn't supposed to come with an envelope. Nope. I'm just showing you what the envelope would look like if you made it. Yeah, I was really short on envelopes there for a while because the Stampin' Up! Had to switch from basic or Whisper White to basic white. And there was a lag time and I ran out of envelopes. I have them now. So I just ran this through the embossing folder like this. So that's how I got that pattern on there. So this I die cut out of the foil. And we're just, I think I did. I embossed all yours, but I'll show you how I did it. So it just fits in here. You just hold it up and move it around till you feel it pop down into the holes. Like, it's so easy. It is exactly the same size. Now I'm going to run that through my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Now this won't fit in the little one because it's too wide. The mini one, because the mini one is only about that wide. So to use this, you do need the big one. And I'm going slow to give the embossing folder time to manipulate the foil. When you're doing that, don't just go and stick your stuff in there and go wing, 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 because you're not going to be happy with the result. You don't get as nice a result as you do when you go slow. And then you just pull that out and look at this. Look how stunning that is. I'm sorry, I love it. This excites me so much. You have no idea. Okay, so that's it. That's the card. Okay. Adhesive is right here. Not that one. This one. So you can decide which side of the designer paper you want to use. Let's put this over here out of my way. And I'm going to put, I'll show you what it would look like with this on the back, the blue one instead of the multicolored one. And then this is going to go on top like this. I like it with a little bit of color peeking out. So I'm going to put the blue side down. But it's up to you which side you use. Just put it down with some double-sided adhesive. I'm using Stampin' Seal. My new favorite adhesive. And that goes right onto your card front like this. Thanks. Thanks, Sue. When I made this card, our oldest grandson was over. And this is the one I made. This is the colors. And he looked at me and he said, Grandma, I want that to be my birthday card. So, apparently I have his birthday card all made. I don't have to worry about it. And his birthday is not until March, when we're in Tofino. Okay, so to attach vellum, you have to be really careful where you put your adhesive because it will show. But because we're putting a die cut on top of it, I'm going to add adhesive to where all the big parts of the embossing folder is. And this, you've got lots of room because this one here is huge. Oops, come on. Start moving. Thank you. And then if you want, you can take your, there's one over here too, so I'm just going to put a little bit over here. Come on. Get it started again. There. Now if you wanted, you could take some little tiny dots of Tombow and put them, I lost my Tombow. There it is. Come on. And go here where the seaweedy part is. Oh, I didn't get any up there. I'll put a little bit there too. This, I like this because you have a lot of area that you can put your adhesive so it doesn't flap around on your card front. Now don't forget, if you're doing this, to let it sit for, oops, a little bit, so you have little teeny tiny glue dots to work with. Okay, so I'm just going to set this aside and let it dry a bit while I do the sentiment. Now, you can put on whatever sentiment you want. I'm going to go through my many messages things and see what I can find. Maybe that one would work. I love having these sitting here ready to use. No muss, no fuss. Okay, so did you know that when you're using photopolymer stamps, put them on the table with the flat side up, and then put your block onto your stamp, because then it doesn't become misshapen, because you know they're so flexible that you could put this on here and end up with a curve in it, but by sticking it on the table it relaxes to its natural shape, and then you can just pick it up with your block. Okay, going to, the blue is pretty, but I like color. I like color. Going to stamp this, and because it's photopolymer stamp, I can just see exactly where I'm putting it. There we are. Perfecto. Get that out of the way. And this is Misty Moonlight that I'm using. And my dimensionals. Don't forget to put one in the middle so you don't have a droopy sentiment. Nothing worse than a droopy sentiment. Okay, so while that is still drying, I'll take my inside piece and Seaside Spray ink. No bubbles, no troubles. Oh, such a cute kid. Okay, so I want to do the starfish in the front and the mermaid coin in the back. So the first thing you stamp is the starfish. And you put him where you want him, like that. Now you make yourself a mask. Now I stamped on a post-it note. And I'm just attaching the post-it note over top of that. And what it does is it masks that stamp. So when you go in with the stamp you want in the background, it doesn't stamp on top of that. It looks like you've stamped it in behind. So I'll show you what I mean in a half a second here. There we are. So there, we have the starfish in the front and the mermaid coin or sand dollar in the back. So now I'm going to do the same thing on my envelope. Yeah, typically my classes never came with envelopes when I did the kits. They used to, but then prices of the products went up and instead of raising the prices of my classes, I stopped doing envelopes. But now, because my classes are virtual and you guys have to use your own inks and stuff, I figured that's the least I can do is give you envelopes again. But then, of course, didn't have any for a while. I do now. Okay, now I'm going to put that to the side. Our envelope is done. This I'm going to put back on here so I don't lose it, because I can use that again next time. And I'm going to, while I think about it, yeah, that's a very old technique, but I forget that new stampers have not seen that, and sometimes it's nice to get back to the basics. I'm going to stamp my name on the back of it now while I think about it, because then it's done and I don't have to worry about it. Okay. Now take the vellum, and it's nice and dry now. All those Tombow dots have gone clear, so now they're tacky. So when you put it on your card front, and line this up exactly with the front of your cardstock, because it's the same size as your card front. Now you push it down, and it's like lots of little glue dots all over the place. Okay, now I need to do the same thing to this. Put the adhesive on the big parts. And I'm not pushing too hard because I don't want the embossing to come out. And around there. A little bit on this one. There we go. Got it on the main things. Now I get my Tombow again. I probably should have done this the first time, but oh well. It's not as crucial with this as it was with the vellum. It's also a lot easier to see where you're putting your glue dots. And there was a saying yesterday in our Van Isle thing. I can't remember do you remember what the saying was, Heather? About do it and done or something about putting Tombow on. You don't have to put it all over. If it lifts up a bit, it's fine. It just adds texture to your card. This is the time-consuming part, but don't rush it because it's also the important part. Come on, Tombow, don't stop on me now. Okay. Dot, dot, not a lot. Thanks, Terry. Yes, dot, dot, not a lot. So keep that in mind when you're using your Tombow. Dot, dot, not a lot. Now this, I'm going to put it right over top of the embossing. Now there's some leeway because this just fits on a card front, and if you miss it, it doesn't matter. Oh, Madeline, you're here too. Yay. Okay, put your name on the draw because you showed up. Woohoo, 34 people in my draw. That's awesome. Okay. Glue on my grid paper. Get rid of that. So there we are. There's the card. Now we'll put the sentiment on there. Now there is videos. There is 3 more videos queued up. One started already at 8:15, Fine Art Floral Card. And then at 8:45, Cindy, that one is from Diane Hutchison. Cindy Piggott is going to do a baby wipe technique using that corner bouquet stamp from Celebration. And then finally at 9:15, Tamara is using Sweet Strawberry to show you how to make a card with that. Now, you don't have to watch them all tonight because they're not going anywhere. They're going to be there. So you just have to go to my Facebook page or the VIP group. They're in both places. And find the video section, and they'll all be in the video section. I'm not going to take them down. That's cute, Jean. Julie, yours is on there. Way back this afternoon when you were there. You don't get on it twice, you just get on it once. Ooh, that's stuck to mine. Fingers. There we are. There's the card. This is Sahara Sand foil, and this is the Blushing Bride foil. And then the other color was the Magenta Madness. Nope. Rococo Rose is the other color that's in there. Thank you, ladies. I'm glad you enjoyed this. Now, the most important thing we haven't done yet is the draw. So, is anybody else watching that has not got their name on the draw yet for coming? And if you did the treasure hunt, I need to know now. Send me a picture of it. You've got about 4 minutes till I draw for that. So I'm going to clean up here. Sort of clean up, like it's not going to be clean because I have to take my phone down. I'm going to there. So just hang on a minute till I go to my random, I should have got this done before I took you down. I'm sorry. Random.org. Okay, random.org. And over there in the corner is the number generator. What is this? What? Okay, there we go. So we have, I'll check one last time for any comments from other people. Okay, going to draw now. On the Just for Coming draw, there are 34 people. And I hit generate number 8. So number 8 in the draw is Shanna. There you go, Shanna. You get $10 product credit just for coming. Now Shanna's part of my downline, so that'll just be added to your downline dollars, Shanna. And there's 12 people in the finished. See my grandchildren, aren't they cute? Okay, I'm going to show you this for a sec, because I didn't open my email. Got to see if there's anybody else that completed this. Just waiting for the emails to download. La 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 la. Here, have a look at the art gallery stamp set, because that's where I got my sentiment out of, the art gallery. Okay, there's the order one. I am not doing that till noon tomorrow. So this one is for completing the treasure hunt. Here we go. 12 people got their name in there. Number 6. Look at that. Number 6. Carmen! Woohoo! Okay, I should mark this down. Shanna is the winner and Carmen is the winner. There we go. So, congratulations, ladies. I appreciate you spending time with me today. It's been a long... I didn't get it. Corolla, I didn't get it. a text, like a text on my phone, I turn my notifications off on my phone when I'm videoing, so I did not get it. Sorry. Okay, well, thank you, ladies, for joining me. I appreciate you taking time out of your day. The videos are queued up. They're going to stay there. You're not going to lose them. Don't forget the Sand and Sea class. And I have decided that no, this does not go towards the order for today, because you're getting too much free stuff for this. Yes, Anita, I will talk to you. And if anybody else wants to talk to me about the Happy Shopper kit, please let me know. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And I'll be back at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. We're going to do a couple of cards with the Pampered Pets suite. So if you're not used to joining me, over on my VIP page is where I do that. And it will be a Facebook Live tomorrow, just like this one. And we'll be making 2 cards using the Pampered Pets suite. So thanks so much for joining me, ladies. Thanks, Sharon. Good night, everybody. Stampin' Smiles, and I'll see you soon in my craft room. Bye for now.